welcome back to the show, guys. It is me, 80s from Liverpool 4. So today, guys, I'm going to do a match reaction for Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. Now, I'm very sorry this is starting very late, guys. I was originally supposed to start this around an hour ago, but I just really been really busy, guys, with a lot of work. And yeah, man. So like I said, man, it's gonna be we're gonna be doing a really quick match reaction. I won't be here for too long. I was gonna originally invite guests. I was originally gonna do I was gonna originally have guests to me for the stream, but obviously I don't think I'm gonna have guests because I'm in a really tight schedule. So we're probably just gonna do this by myself for around probably 15 to 20 minutes. It was a great match, an insane match. And so yeah, man. So like I said, man, I'm really sorry, man. I would like to have you guys come on, but I think for the purposes of today, man, I'm really busy. I don't think I have time. So, I'm really sorry this was started literally late. So HKR says, imagine Arsenal score now. Sorry, really busy. Yeah. Hello, Sebastian says. Rank says, all good. So, like I said, man, so let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get started, man, because this was an amazing game, man. Amazing game. And I'll definitely be able to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I can do this. It's just Sundays, man. Sundays it's just usually so busy, man. So yeah, I don't know, man. Sundays I'm just really busy, man. So let's go. Let me go ahead and tell people we're live. And yeah, so interesting to see what happens then. So let me tell people we're live. So where are we at? Copy link. Unhappy with today's result. We were a complete mess in the first half, and the second half we weren't clinical. Once Arsenal parked the bus. Yeah, I think if you're a Liverpool fan, you're thinking to yourself, we could have maybe won this game. But at the same time, this is also a game that maybe you guys could have lost. And I did say this on my preview, guys, that I did have a feeling that Arsenal will actually take the lead in this game. But I had a feeling Liverpool would actually come back. I had that feeling because I just didn't trust Arsenal to hold on. Now, did I know they were going to go 2-0 up? No, I believe I said they were going to 1-0 up. So it's really interesting to see what happens here, man. And so yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hello, Forza Barca says, I am heartbroken. Yeah, man, as a gunner, man, you must be heartbroken, man. I mean, I can imagine your pain, man. But at the same time, at least you got a point. As much as the 3 points have been so nice, at least you didn't lose. Because if you had lost, it would have been really, really bad. I mean, it's still bad either way, but, let's discuss the game, man. Let's discuss the game, man. So, yeah, Ramsdale came clutch in this game, man. Ramsdale was amazing in this game. So let me go ahead and tell people we're live. Like I said, guys, this will be a really short match reaction. So we're going to be probably around 10 to 15 minutes-ish, maybe 20 minutes at the most, but not anything further than that. We missed a penalty, 3 1-on-1s, and Ramsdale made 2 super saves. SSB20 says, yo, what's up, man? Yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button, man. Let's try to reach 15 likes, man. 15 likes, man. And this was definitely an amazing Premier League game, man. And I'll definitely try to rewatch this game because I didn't get to see. There were some parts of the game I missed, so I'll definitely try to rewatch. I'll definitely try to rewatch tomorrow if I can. So, yeah, man, what a game, man. So, it's in City's hands right now. They're going to win all the games, the whole league. Ramsdale, man of the match. I don't think people realize how big this result is. City can win out the rest of the games and win EPL. The Liverpool player with the most touches in the first half was Alisson. That's how bad it was. Yeah, Arsenal, man. Liverpool were terrible the first half. Uh, so yeah, man. Let's go look at the game. Let's go look at the football, man. Let's look at the football, man. So as you guys can see, let's go and share my screen right here, guys. So as you can see, man, let's look at the lineups before we even get to the game. So as you can see with Arsenal, this was the lineup they started with. They started Ramsdale in goal, Zinchenko at the left back, Gabriel, Holding, center backs when White, Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and Saka. As for Liverpool, they started Jota, Gakpo, Salah, Henderson, Fabinho, Jones, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, and obviously Alisson Becker. I think the interesting thing for me for Liverpool is the fact that this was pretty much an expected 11. I don't think there was any surprises there. Maybe the only surprise maybe being Bajcetic, probably, but I don't think there's any other surprises. As for Arsenal, it was pretty much the expected 11. I was a bit surprised when Martinelli started because I know Trossard has been in really good form recently, and I think he's been better. And I think Martinelli for me has been kind of underperforming the last couple of games, but thankfully Arsenal, Mick Arteta didn't do that because that first half, man, from Arsenal was brilliant. They were pressing Liverpool. They were showing them no mercy. And you could see how Arsenal really wanted to win this game, and obviously that was a really, really good way to start off the game, right? And they pressed and they wanted to win, They got an early corner, and then that was a great goal from Martinelli. Now Van Dijk, man, he had an awful game. Van Dijk had an awful game, man. Pretty much gave assist to Martinelli there. And then as the game went on, man, you could see Arsenal really wanted that huge miss from Gabriel Jesus. That was a really, really bad miss. He should have scored that, man. Then obviously Robertson had a good chance to score. And then from the corner, man, Gabriel Jesus scored. And I was thinking to myself, is this really Liverpool? And then just before halftime, man, Mohamed Salah gets one back. It's a brilliant goal. And you can see momentum is shifting, man. Penalty was given. Um, for Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale makes a foul in the box. Ups to Mohamed Salah. And, obviously Mohamed Salah misses the penalty. Oh, thank you for correcting me, Rank. Thank you for correcting me. But it was like a cross into the box. It was a cross into the box, by the way. But yeah. And then obviously Roberto Firmino equalizes there. And so, yeah, Ramsdale, man, he was amazing this game, man. It was amazing this game. And yeah, I mean, for Arsenal, man, I mean, it was a big result for Liverpool, man. Firmino came on as a super sub. And yeah, man, as you can see, man, Arsenal, man. But the thing with Liverpool is that they're a team you can never write off upon at Anfield. They're a team you can never write off upon at Anfield. And this is a team that will always give it their best effort. And like I said, man, Anfield is a huge, man. Anfield is a fortress of a stadium, man. And, excuse me. Man, I'm sorry. My voice is still dry from this pollen stuff, whatever. But yeah, I'm not sick by anyways. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Okay, let me drink some water. Excuse me. But yeah, why is my voice so coughing? Okay, maybe I need to drink more water. Okay, so as I was saying, guys, for Liverpool, man, this is a big result for them. Mohamed Salah, he stepped up in this game. And like I said, man, Mohamed Salah, he always scores in these like top 6 games. And I heard he scored like 8 goals against Arsenal before coming into this game, And then obviously Firmino as well was great. And then Zinchenko, man, he was really done dirty. Like I heard Trent Alexander-Arnold, Zinchenko got destroyed for the Firmino goal. It was spectacular, man. And for Arsenal, man, they're going to look at this game as like, we're lucky that we got a draw, but we also should have won this game. They're going to look at this as well. And yeah, man, for Liverpool, man, what does this mean? Because I'm looking at Arsenal's remaining games, man. Let's look at the remaining games real quick, right? They have West Ham away, Southampton, Man City, then Chelsea, then Newcastle, then Brighton, then Forest, and then Wolves, man. So, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in the title race, man. So, Wait, okay, let me ask you guys a question in the poll. Which team will be more happy with the result? Liverpool or Arsenal? So it's gonna be really, really big. And obviously, Manchester City are loving this, man. Manchester City are loving this because as you guys look at the Premier League table, guys, um, it's now a 6 point gap. 6 point gap. And Man City have a game in hand. And I believe their game in hand is against West Ham. So you would expect Manchester City to win that game in hand because West Ham have been really bad this season. Actually, is it against West Ham? I think it's against West Ham. Let me check, actually. Let me check. I believe it is. Oh no, it's Brighton. No. Wait. Yeah, I think it's West Ham. Where's the postponed game? Why isn't it showing here? Yeah, can you guys tell me in the chat what the postponed game is? Is it West Ham or Brighton? Oh, I think it's West Ham, Brighton actually. Yeah, I think it's Brighton actually because West Ham. Let me see actually. Maybe it might be West Ham here. Yeah, I think it's Brighton, guys. I think it's Brighton. And you know, Manchester City usually beats Brighton. Now that's gonna be on the road, which could be tough for Manchester City, but you would still expect Manchester City to win. You know, and for Arsenal, man, they still have to play Newcastle away, and they still have to play City away. And I don't know if Arsenal can get wins per se because I think they're gonna need wins to look at this. And you look at Manchester City; they've been looking so good at the moment, man. Manchester City have been amazing at the moment. You know, with Erling Haaland scoring the goals and everything, like this Manchester City team looks really good. So I think for Arsenal, man, they're gonna really struggle, man. You know, let me read some of your comments, man. Trent gives no security all. Okay, where is that? I don't think people realize how big this result is. City. Okay, Arteta blew it, in my opinion. Trent gives no security all game. Arsenal looking for Martinelli that wing behind Trent's back. Yeah, Trent, man, he didn't really have a good game, but he did come up with an assist, man. That assist for the Martinelli goal, which is massive, man, massive. So at least he did something on the offensive end, but defensively he was terrible. It was not a corner. Yeah, I made that mistake there. Yeah, it was a cross by Martinelli behind Trent. Konate had to cover for him. Virgil was alone marking. We accumulated 3.96 xG. And how did we not win? 8 big chances too. He did not step, in my opinion. He should have scored that pen in the on the one-on-one. I mean, you could say that in retrospect, like he didn't have the best game, but at least he tried to like do something. You know, at least he's because let's be real. I think before this game, he wasn't scoring a lot of consecutive games. So, you know, yes, he could have done more. Maybe he could have scored more than one goal in the day, but at least he scored one, right? So, yeah, tough schedule for Arsenal, man. I agree, man. Rank. Sebastian said, Man City look at Bayern game. Well, we're talking about the Premier League for now, guys. We're talking about the Premier League for now. And you would say right now in the Premier League, Manchester City is the favorites. Despite Arsenal having a huge lead at the top with 6 points, Manchester City have a game in hand, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens then. And so this Liverpool, man, Arsenal, man, Gabriel Jesus was fantastic. I think Gabriel Jesus, for me, was one of the best players for Arsenal on the day. Obviously, Ramsdale came up clutch. That's how many saves he made. He made 4 saves in a day, big saves. And for Liverpool, man, I would say probably Salah, maybe he was one of the best. Maybe Henderson as well. You could maybe say, but yeah, I mean for Liverpool, man, this is a huge. They were able to get back, and it's going to be tough for top 4, man. So yeah, man, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Melissa say, John C, are you going to do a live reaction for the Champions League matches? Yeah, we'll do a lot. That will for sure be on time. Like I'm not going to delay it further. So usually Champions League is not delayed. It's usually the Sunday games. Whatever happens on Sunday, I'm usually bombarded with so much work. So much work is usually given for me on Sunday. So a lot of times on Sunday I have to postpone these things. So, you know, like I said, I'll try to let you guys know in advance when that happens. So, of course, happy we came back, but we need this win for top 4. And when the chances were created, we should have won. Yeah, that is true. So, at least, like I said, at least you guys got something, you know, from this game. And it was a fantastic game. For me, this was a game of 2 halves. I think that was the best way to put it. This was a game of 2 halves. Arsenal dominated the first half, and Liverpool dominated the second half. And it ends all square, you know. And I do think Liverpool actually had a better spell of domination, as you can see with the momentum chart here on Football. Whereas Arsenal, they did dominate, but Liverpool really dominated even before the first half, guys. Before the second half, like even with that goal. So you could arguably say Liverpool should have won this. And you look at the amount of XG they created. As for Alisson, he made 3 saves. That was a huge save on Ramsdale for that penalty, man. Huge save on Salah, man. So, yeah. So like I said, we're going to be here for another 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'm going to head out, guys. So SSB28 says, ADB real. When you see Arsenal play, do they look like EPL winning type team? They tend to be, to me, are overachieving this season with a bunch of teams not doing good. Is this because here's the thing, guys. Arsenal have been good this season. There's no disagreement with that. But I don't think Arsenal have been as good as people say they've been. Like, would I say this Arsenal team is better than the City of 18 and 19 or 17 and 18? I would say no, because that City team was really, really well structured and really well fluid, right? This Arsenal team have been good, but I think the concern with them, my big concern is the depth. I think the depth is really lacking because Rob Holding is just not good enough. Saliba injury, Thomas Partey injury. Like, if they lose like Partey, Holding, Saka, I think they're going to really struggle. And I know they've done really well with Eddie as a striker, but the thing is, Eddie doesn't bring that amount of goals as Jesus does or brings the overall play. Because here's the thing between the two. I think Eddie might be a better goal scorer than Jesus, but I think Jesus is a more better overall player than Eddie is, And that's the thing, man. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. And I don't think a lot of teams have been great this season. I think Manchester City have been underperforming. Obviously, Liverpool have underperformed. Obviously, Chelsea have, In some ways, this season has been, more of like the other teams improving now, So, Salah missed the target. He did? I thought it was a save. I might have to recheck that, but let me see what it says here. Maybe I'm wrong. I know he didn't score the penalty. Let me see what it says. Let's see. Oh, wide of the post. Oh, he didn't even make the save. Wow. He didn't make the save. You're right, Rank. You're right, Rank. I completely messed it up. So thank you for correcting me, man. Yeah, this game, there's a lot. So I'm sorry for messing up there. But yeah, he actually missed it. He actually didn't it wasn't even saved. So yeah, man, it's actually was saved. So, man. Oh, it actually says punches away from danger. So, yeah, Rank, what top 4? Rank, check the message. Top 4 is impossible now. Getting Europe is now the goal. Yeah, I mean, I don't see Liverpool getting top 4 now. It's going to be too difficult now. And I think for Liverpool, man, too many points have been dropped, man. Too many points have been dropped. Anyways, so let's look at Liverpool's fixtures real quick, I guess. Let's see what games they have coming up. So they got Leeds away. That could be tricky. Because Leeds is battling relegation. Nottingham Forest could be really tricky because they lost away. West Ham, they should be winning. Spurs, I think they should win. Although Spurs, you never know with Spurs. Fulham could be really tricky. Brentford is tricky. Leicester away they should be able to win that. Aston Villa home could be tricky. At the Southampton on the road, that could also be really tricky because Southampton may still be in the relegation battle. Although, who knows by then? They might have already been relegated by then. So, it'll be very interesting to see what happens, man. Very, very interesting to see what happens. So, like I said, guys, I'm really sorry. I wish I could do more of this, longer of the stream, but unfortunately, I have to go now, man. I'm just really busy at the moment. Maybe tomorrow, we'll do like a more in-depth thing. Maybe we'll do like a Twitter space or something like that tomorrow. Maybe even tonight if I can get all the stuff done and go more into depth in this game. So this was more of a just quick match reaction, man. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not here. Comment down below your thoughts, comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.